Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee and this is my 5-month lock update. Okay guys, so this is actually going to be month 4 and month 5 updates combined because I missed the 4-month lock update, and then by the time I got around to filming it, it was already at the end of the first week of May, and so I figured it's probably best just to combine them, especially because I didn't really notice any huge changes in my hair during the month of April. So let's start with the 4-month lock update. Towards the end of the month of April, like I said, I didn't really notice any changes. The only thing is that I'm still dealing with the unraveling, and it's still a lot. I thought that doing the shea butter would help with that, and it didn't. Once I washed my hair, it washed it all out and it was back to square one again. So I did add rubber bands at the end of each twist, and that has been helping with keeping the twist from unraveling. It's not something that I wanted to do, but at this point I feel like there are no products that are keeping my twist together long enough for the hair to mat, so I just went with the rubber bands, and it's been helping. So I've had them in since April, and they're still in there, and I'm probably going to keep them in there until I've noticed that my hair is actually locking. The 2-strand twist pattern is still there. I don't expect that's going to go away for a while. Like I'd mentioned before, during my first lock set, I felt like by the time I was in month 4, the 2-strand twist pattern was gone. I didn't have to deal with any unraveling. So I don't know. I don't know what is so different about this lock set. I feel like for the most part I've done everything the same, kind of, except for when I tried to start it without any product. That was different. And I'm also paying closer attention to my hair and to my body, and so I feel like this time around my hair is a lot softer, and so maybe that's the reason why I'm dealing with it unraveling. I don't know. I really can't pinpoint as to why I'm dealing with so much unraveling. The whole reason why I chose to do the 2-strand twist method is because I didn't have to deal with any unraveling the first time, and I thought if I did comb coils, I would, because I know my hair, if I did comb coils, it would just end up in an afro after the first week, or even after the first wash. So I don't know, maybe comb coils would have worked this time around, but I'm not redoing my locks. I'm not starting them over. What's in here is what's in here. So yeah, biggest change, I added rubber bands. As far as products go, I'm still using Dr. Bronner's to shampoo my hair, and I'm doing that at the end of each month. And I am doing hot oil treatments once a week. I feel like my hair likes that. I don't add oil to my locks. I just put it on my scalp, and then whatever runs down the locks is what's going to run down. I don't apply it directly because I've had bad experiences in the past with my hair. My hair didn't like it. It doesn't like oil directly applied to it, if that makes sense. So I stopped doing that altogether. I decided I was not going to do that with this lock set, and my hair seemed perfectly fine with it. But what I've been doing with the hot oil treatments, the biggest thing is I've been using olive oil and black castor oil. Those are like the bulk of the mixture. And then I added vitamin E oil in this month. And then horsetail herb. Horsetail herb, I've been adding that one from the beginning. So let me start over. So olive oil, black castor oil, and horsetail herb. Those are the main 3 ingredients of my hot oils, or the oils that I apply to my scalp. And then every once in a while, I'll add an essential oil. It'll either be rosemary or tea tree oil, and sometimes peppermint. It really just depends on what I feel like my hair needs or what I'm in the mood to use. And then I started using the vitamin E. I started adding that in. I don't know if I'll continue to add this in. I don't know if it's necessary, especially because this isn't pure vitamin E oil. I got this from Walmart, and in the ingredients, there's vitamin E and then safflower. So it's definitely like watered down. So, not watered down, but you guys know what I mean. But anyway, so I mix those oils together and then I put it in a container like this. I do label it because I have quite a few of these containers in my bathroom. Some I use on my skin and some I use on my scalp. So I like to know what's in there. You can kind of see the horsetail herb floating around in there. I'll show you guys how I make this in another video whenever I'm ready to make another batch. I don't want to make another batch just for the heck of it because we all know oils are expensive and horsetail herb is also expensive. I have a huge bag of it that I got from Amazon. So like I said, I'll show you guys how I make that in another video. I also retwisted my hair last week. I think I'm gonna stick with doing every 2 months. I think my hair can tolerate that. I think it's fine. And I think the longer my locks get and the more mature they get, maybe I'll consider stretching it out further. But I think every 2 months is a good amount of time in between twists for me. But I'm noticing that like now, if I'm doing it every 2 months, I'm not having to separate them. So I think that might be a good time frame, or like I said, a good amount of time in between my retwist. But we'll see what the future holds. Another thing I did was I added lock jewelry just to these two ends here. There's just like some cheapo jewelry there. I added those towards the end of those. I don't know, I felt like doing it this time around. My last lock set, I didn't really explore with lock jewelry. I tried to find some that I was interested in, but I didn't really explore much with that lock set, except for towards the end when I had already decided that I was going to cut them off anyway. That's when I bleached them. But this time around, I figure I'm going to go ahead and experiment a little bit more. Maybe not so much with color, although there's a part of me that wants to color my hair. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to end up the same way I did last time. I missed my black hair, and dyeing it black was not an option for me. It just wasn't, and I don't really want to deal with that this time. I'm not sure if it's getting longer. It's at that stage where it's kind of hard to tell if there's any if it's getting longer. I'm sure it is, but it's not like super noticeable. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you guys my hair. If you look closely, you can see the rubber bands at the ends. The 2-strand twist pattern is still there. I'm still using flaxseed gel to do my retwist. I've seen a few other videos of ladies with locks and some products that they're using, and I want to try them, but I'm afraid I won't like them. So since the flaxseed gel is doing just fine when it comes to my retwist, I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm still experimenting with the batches. Like the most recent one that I made, it's slightly thicker than the last one, and it is holding better, but I want to get it to where it's just a little bit thicker than what it is right now, and I think that might be perfect. The key for me anyway, the key for preventing that flaking that you get from gels, it was just adding a little bit more black castor oil. I still got some flakage, but not much. It was a lot better than the first time around. So I think the next batch that I make, I'm gonna add maybe another tablespoon of this, and it might take care of that completely. But the hold has been great. The shine has been great. My hair likes it. It's still soft. This retwist is 1 week old, and I feel like it's fine. I don't need it to be super fancy right now. I just need it to be enough to where my hair is getting used to that twist pattern, and hopefully it'll start locking. I think my hair would lock if I didn't twist it, but I don't want to freeform, and so that's why I'm doing the palm roll method. It's just what I like. I've been trying to not put my hair in like tight styles. Today's the first day that I've put it in a ponytail. I had it in a ponytail for the gym. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for my 4 and 5 month lock update. There's really not much to update. There's not much going on with my hair. The biggest thing is that I'm leaving it alone. I'm retwisting every 2 months. I'm doing hot oil treatments once a week, and it's been working out just fine. I feel like my hair is still healthy, it still looks good to me, and it feels really strong. So the key for me anyway is just leaving it alone. Yeah, that's it. That is all I have to update you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.